Well, very pleased to say that we're in the company of a happy Monty Panesar. Not been happy all summer. It's been a rough old summer for you, Monty, but hopefully it all ends well because you've been selected for the Ashes Tour, something that you were worried about, I know, because of recent events. And that's just the boost you needed, isn't it?
Yeah, I was absolutely delighted, when I got that call up, when, I got involved in the Ashes squad. I really feel valued, by England, and I feel overjoyed, with that announcement.
Now, we won't go into massive detail, but you had a well-chronicled night on the tiles that ended up with you all over the papers and television. And, England are strict disciplinarians, aren't they? So it could have had some major consequences for you. But happily, it hasn't. They've really supported you.
Yeah, I've been really inspired by the letters and the messages, and also the support from England. It's been overwhelming from especially the people around the cricket area, the teammates, the people who work in the game. They've all been very supportive and been right behind me.
Yeah. We won't go into detail particularly, but just, very quickly, what happened? What happened? Happy, smiling, well-behaved, nice Monty had a night off by the looks of it.
It was one night, that went wrong, and I've, obviously publicly apologised for it. It was ordinary, some ordinary attitude and behaviour from me, and for me, it's I wanted to move on from it. Want to enjoy, the love of bowling, reconnect to just enjoying cricket, and I was been very lucky to get that experience at Essex.
Yeah. Now, of course, you were at Sussex, and you had a shoulder injury, didn't you? And for you, you've got to love your cricket, haven't you? I think loving cricket and being happy as a human being is all connected to your cricket, isn't it? And I know you sort of grew increasingly frustrated this season, didn't you?
Yeah, I did get frustrated this season with obviously had a bit of a shoulder injury, had some bad form. I think, Sussex is a great club. I really enjoyed my time there. That I appreciate that they, were able to let me go and find another county, because I needed a fresh start. I needed, to enjoy the game, get back to loving the game, and at Essex, I tried to use the theme of integration, which helped me to not get isolated, especially when times get difficult, or when life presents its own challenges. I tend to isolate myself, and I said to myself, I'm going to co-created integration theme at Essex. So that was my first importance out there, and then get back to loving the game.
Yeah. You have done a lot of apologising, haven't you, to people who are close to you, and they've responded by giving you a lot of love and support.
Yeah, they've people in the England's hierarchy, to the Sikh community, to the fans out there. They've all been very much right behind me. They've given me really good support messages, and I've been obviously overwhelmed and inspired with the letters and the messages that I've got from people. It caught me by surprise that there is still a lot of love out there, and it's really up to me now, to repay that faith. And I'm really determined, to keep the smile back on my face, but more importantly, determined to put in some good performances for England. So the people who've put faith in me, I can repay them as well.
You decided quite rightly to take the ball by the horns, didn't you, and to deal with it yourself, and that meant making what could have been some very difficult phone calls, especially to the England management and to the England captain. But you did it, and you're very glad you did, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. It wasn't the easiest thing, but it was really important that I made phone calls, to the England management team, to the captain, to the coaches, to the people in the management roles, high up in the hierarchy. That was really important because, I publicly apologised, but I wanted to sincerely apologise to them because I did let them down, and hopefully we can move on from it and, get back to, enjoy my game.
You must have had a moment, even if it was a fleeting moment, when you thought, oh my goodness me, I could have destroyed everything here.
There was a moment in me saying, what have I done? this could go completely wrong, but people know my character. They know that this is completely out of character, once in a blue moon incident that happened, and obviously people are now sort of just want me back mentally in the right place, my bowling in the right place, and I think there's a lot of people out there who just want me to enjoy my cricket, and more importantly, I want that as well, and I think, like the Almighty or God, He wants to give me a second chance, and I've got to make sure, I really repay the faith in the key people who have supported me over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Well, a lot of people have supported you. A lot of people I know have spoken to you, but you've also had a board meeting with yourself, haven't you? Which I think is really important. And you've made a few decisions, haven't you? One is obviously to integrate more, not to isolate yourself, to enjoy your cricket, and not to have a drop of alcohol, certainly until the Ashes are done.
Well, it's been 6 weeks. I've said to myself that at 6 I want to integrate with people. Secondly, I connected to yoga, which helps me to stay grounded, helps me to get more centered, and also helps me with the flexibility physically. And it's been 6 weeks where I haven't touched a drop, and I'm going to continue to hopefully stay strong, and weeks as go by I won't, and I could be the most ripped Sikh in the world come a few weeks' time. You
could be. Now, England traditionally don't normally play two spinners. It hopefully not for your case, but it's possible, and I know you know this, that you may not get a test match in the Ashes. You didn't, in fact, last time, did you? But whatever the case, you're not going to get down, you're not going to get frustrated, you're going to stay positive.
Yeah, that's going to be, that's what I want to do, and I'm really determined to stay upbeat, to stay positive while I'm in the squad out there. I think it's a really good opportunity for me to develop myself further while I'm in Australia. Also, reconnect to my friends in Australia. I was part of the sort of Mike Whitney band, a couple of years back, and who knows, I could be on the stage singing Jessie's Girl with Mike Whitney. So, I could be doing a bit of singing while I'm out there.
With just a few lemonades down you, obviously.
Yeah, it will be lemonades on the rock.
Lemonades on the rock. All right. Well, listen, Monty, it's good to see you smiling again. I know it's been tough, and I'm sure you wouldn't want people to think, you're smiling as if nothing's happened. It's been tough, hasn't it? But I guess you're just relieved that people are stuck by you, and the message is you want to repay that.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I've had some very dark time and isolated sort of moments, and I've had a lot of key people supporting me, showing a lot of faith in me, and I'm really determined, to remain positive, to keep that smile on my face, and more importantly, I want to repay the faith to the key people who have shown faith in me.
Good man. Good luck.
Thank you very much.